For all the latest updates, subscribe to News 9.
Hello and welcome to News 9 Digital. I'm Ashish Parekh. One of the most common ways in which hackers mint money is by installing malware into the internal network of a particular company, and once that is installed, they lock all of the system, they collect all of the information, and they lock the entire company out of the system. And to allow them inside, they ask them for ransom, and that is what ransomware is all about. And this is one of the major ways in which hackers make money. And this week, the US authorities arrested a Russian national for traveling all the way to the US in order to recruit an employee of a very popular firm and then install a malware into its internal network and help him hack into the company. He basically belonged to a hacker group in Russia, and he was offering that particular employee $1 million. While it was very clear that the hacker was from Russia and the employee that was being recruited to carry out this particular attack was working in Nevada, it was unclear which company was being targeted. Various reports started coming out, and most of them said that it was the US car maker Tesla that was being targeted by Russian hackers. But having said that, Tesla did not really come out. Elon Musk also did not really reveal anything. But then now Elon Musk has taken to Twitter to reveal that the company that was targeted was in fact Tesla, and he said that this was a very serious attack, and thankfully it was dodged, and thankfully they did not really have to pay ransom to these hackers. So how was the attack carried out? Now this particular attack was carried out using a technique called as malicious insiders. Now this is a term used by cybersecurity researchers to describe rogue employees who in fact get in touch with hacker groups and then silently install a malware into the internal network of the company, which locks the company out of that particular network, and then they have to pay ransom to the hacker group, which in turn pays the employee for carrying out that particular task. Now, as per the court documents, the hacker has been identified as 27-year-old Igor Kryushkov from Russia, who in fact contacted a worker from Tesla who was also a Russian immigrant. In fact, they had last met in around 2016, and ever since then they had constantly been in touch. And this particular Russian hacker traveled all the way to the United States in 2020, that is now, and he traveled here, and he in fact started talking to this Tesla employee and somehow arranged a meeting between the two in the place where the employee was working. Now these two had a series of meetings, and during one of the meetings the hacker in fact revealed that he was working with a Russian hacker group, and he started convincing the Tesla employee to install a piece of malware in Tesla's internal network, and that he said he would be paid a very handsome sum by the Russian hacker group once Tesla was the ransom was collected from Tesla. Now these two had a series of meetings, and during one of those meetings this particular Russian hacker in fact revealed to the Tesla employees that he was in fact working with a hacker group, and then started convincing the Tesla employee that, listen, you have to install this malware in Tesla's internal network, and then we would pay you handsome amount that we would get from the ransom collected from Tesla. And in fact this particular malware has costed that hacker group $250,000, which goes on to show that even hacking is not a very petty crime. It involves a lot of money, and this is exactly what it was done. This particular malware was built to exfiltrate data from Tesla's network and upload it to a remote server from where the hackers would collect the information and then lock Tesla out of the entire network. So the main intention was to steal all the sensitive Tesla information which they could use to extort money from Tesla, used to collect ransom, and this was the entire plan. Now what this employee did is that instead of going ahead with that particular hacker, instead of listening to him, he went to the FBI, he reported the case to the authorities, and then the police started making a plan to catch this Russian hacker red-handed. So they asked the Tesla employee to meet that hacker again and again, and during all of these meetings the Tesla employee was offered around $500,000 just to install the malware, and then after some negotiations the amount went up to $1 million just to install the malware that could give the hacker group access to Tesla's internal network. And once all of this was done, they prepared a proper plan, and once they had all the evidence against the Russian hacker, they caught him as he was trying to flee US, he was convinced that the Tesla employee that, okay, you've given me this malware, I will install it in the Tesla network, now you can leave, and I'll make sure that the hacking is done successfully. So once the Russian hacker was convinced, he started to flee from US, and that is when the authorities caught him and now have reprimanded him. So Igor, the Russian hacker, is under custody now, and he faces a maximum punishment up to 5 years in jail. And also this has again established a series of there have been various instances of Russian hackers being blamed for various attacks on companies in the United States. Even there were rumors that Russian hackers were trying very hard to collect the information about the vaccine development for COVID-19 from various US biotech companies, and all of these claims were, of course, based on mere conjectures, unless they were properly proven. But now this case has clearly nailed down the fact that there is a massive Russian hacker network that is operating, and one of their main hit points is the United States. And this time it was the US car maker Tesla, which has been one of the most successful companies in the world, has seen its stocks rise, and has been has been an envy to a lot of competitors. So was there any sort of a competition involved in this? Was it being done by the competitors, or is this a state-owned hacker groups? All of these informations will come out as the investigation progresses. But yes, clearly the fact that Russian hacker groups are targeting countries, are going beyond their international borders, is something that is scary and is a massive alarm for a lot of companies around the world. So what do you guys think of this particular hacking attempt, and the way the employee, instead of cheating with his company, went ahead and informed the authorities? Do let us know what you think in the comment section below, and also do not forget to like, share and subscribe to News9. Thanks for watching.